Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 2 of the build of the Lego Jurassic World Indoraptor Rampage at Lockwood Estate? Yeah, that's what it's called. Anyway, this is how far we made it in part 1. If you missed part 1, there's a link down below, you can check it out. Right now we're moving on to our third bag of parts. A total of 6 bags in this set. There's just over 1,000 pieces in this set as well, so it's a relatively large set. A bunch of small pieces in these small bags, but we have it all out and ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to move our camera just a bit so we can make sure to get a good view of everything that's going on. Alright, so first thing we need to do is build the minifigure that's in this bag. It's a kid. The short legs usually represent the kids, and she has long straight red hair. So that's the only minifig for this bag, and I'll go ahead and put her over here with all the others. Okay, so zoom out a bit, move some parts around because I need to bring our estate building over here. Go up a little bit higher because we're going to be building on top of this. So let's jump right into it. Starting with some tiles. Looking for one more tile. It's hiding from me. It's in here somewhere. It's not getting away from me. There it is. Okay. These little telescope pieces are going to act as little railings. A plate that we're going to just fill up with all of these telescope pieces. Plates. This whole piece simply goes there. You can see it creates that overhang balcony portion of the building. Alright, so we're going to start over here and start adding some more detail pieces. Slopes. One slope there. slope here. So this is very similar to what we did in the first bag. We have the headlight bricks with the black tile on them. I'm pretty sure these are there to, when you put the window piece in, it stops it from going very deep in there. So it's actually a functioning piece. It's less for aesthetics and more for function. Oops. Up to that one. Okay. Next we have a door. This door is going to have a pearl gold doorknob. That'll go there. Bring this up just a little bit more. Get pretty tall. Two tall bricks and a 1x4. Side we just have a palisade brick, and then over here I'm going to do 6 of the 1x1s stacked on top of each other. Okay. Next up, two on top, a friction pen. And we have 5 of the 1x1s. 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Okay, so some more tall bricks to kind of build up these walls. Like I forgot a couple on one step. Don't know which step I did, but that goes on. This step is calling for these arches to be here, and there's nothing to put them on. Okay. These all decorative 1x1 pieces. I think they're technically 1x2s because it's got 2 studs on the top. portion at the bottom just connects to one stud, so it's a hybrid 1x1 / 1x2. Okay, so we have this macaroni brick. Attach some Technic pieces to it. There. So it's supposed to kind of look like a gutter downspout type piece. Basically repeating for the other side. It doesn't connect anything here, just you see I can rotate it, but just kind of push it until it stops to where it looks like it's connected to that downspout part. Alright, so turn it this way for now. Got 2 corner bricks. The bars. Those bars actually help hold the window in once it's assembled. Good. Alright, so let's do a sub-assembly. This looks like it's going to be a bed. So we're going to alternate the red and dark green tiles. Underside we have some brackets. Okay, so that's why that one Technic pin is sticking out there. We're going to attach that there. It's actually not even touching the ground. You can see there's a gap under there. I guess it's a play feature. It allows it to move like that. Kind of an interesting little bed assembly. Okay, we have 2 more of these frames. One here, one here. Put a couple bricks on top of each one. Couple of detail pieces. We're going to put this little Technic pin joiner right here in the corner. We have a umbrella that slides in there, so it's an umbrella holder. And then over here, remember I was saying it's not touching the ground? Well, it looks like we're going to make little feet that are on the ground. So you basically have this tile and stud. Goes there, and now you can see now it's resting on that, so it looks a little bit more finished. All right, we have another interior detail piece that we're going to make similar to the tables that we made first video. the lab, everything you see in there on the second floor. All the lab tables were built kind of this way. Turn that over. We have this map piece. This black sausage piece. It's going to create a little curved piece. Put a clip on here. So we basically kind of made a little curved lamp. This will go right here. Position that lamp where it's curved on. Alright, looks good. So, on the front, we're going to put some arches. Inside, we have an arch right there. I guess it's a half arch. So you can see those arches go on the front. Right there. Keeping it kind of turned like this. This is how they show it in the instruction book. It's kind of weird. I would normally build a building looking at the front portion of it. But for the sake of the instructions, I guess it's easier this way. So we're putting these finishing touches on the top. A sloped piece here. Two of these gray bricks. Okay. Now it's time for our windows. These windows are probably going to be just like the ones we made on the first floor. Starting off by putting the glass in each one of them. Clear plastic, it's not actual glass, but it's supposed to represent a window glass piece. Alright, so with each one of those in, we take this plate, start stacking windows on. Like I forgot to put one of these plates on there. Alright, so on the front here, we take each one of these, and remember those little black pieces in there I was telling you about? It kind of stops that window from going in too far. And then it's really just held on with those two jumper studs. There we go. That's looking good so far. It's really, really tall. To move it back kind of far and you can kind of see the bulk of everything. But that completes our third bag of parts, so let's move on to bag number 4 right now. Bag number 4. Okay, we have everything for bag 4 out. We're gonna do our next minifigure. Definitely looks like a villain or bad guy, just because he's got the angry face. Kind of got bad guy hair, and then he has a walkie-talkie. Not sure if he is a bad guy, but he has that look. So I'm just gonna put him in there with the lab. So that's our single fig for this bag. Move our camera up because we're going to continue working on the top portion here. Turn the model around where it matches the instructions. Stack some bricks up here. Two Technic bricks there. Alright, next is a little sub-assembly. There's going to be some camera movement here, so bear with me. Not deal with me, but bear with me as I try to record this video to where you can see it. It does get a little tricky recording larger sets because I want to make sure you see the detail, but not be too far away. Right, so we have these train windows. This little glass piece is supposed to pop in there. Doesn't feel like it's popped in. No, I guess it is. So that's one. Here's two. Once again, same thing. So okay, so that time I actually heard the snap. Okay, so these two are going to get stacked on top. And then attached on there. Slope tile. Some Technic pieces go in there. This one go in there. Two more Technic bricks. Back over, raise it up, right up here on top. That goes there. So it looks like a skylight type window. So we have two more Technic pieces. This axle, we bring this up and slide the axle through there, and that'll hold that window in place. And then it appears like the play feature is when you pull it out, the window falls down. Once again, it's probably for the Rampage portion of the play features. Extend another axle through with this ball on the end, and that connects that so it doesn't actually fall out. So you can quickly move this back up and attach the axle. Okay, so we'll turn the model around, and now we're gonna do a little bit of roof detailing. These tall slopes all the way down. so I would drop the next piece. Alright. Those big plates will hold everything together. These smaller plates, the ends. Now we're going to make 2 smokestack pieces. Hey, I made our window fall. It works still. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we're going to move this to the side, bring our camera back down. We have another sub-assembly to make, starting with this brown plate and some arches. So it looks like we're making a table that's going to have a dinosaur skeleton or dinosaur fossils on it. A lot of white as we're making little fossil. Things are really tearing up my fingers. It's been a while since I've built a lot of Lego sets, so kind of getting back into building more. Hurting my fingers some. I guess that's what I get for not building a lot. Definitely been doing a lot of organization and sorting Lego. It's always a never-ending task though if you're any type of Lego builder. If you are, you know that's a fact. But I acquired a good amount of Lego, loose used Lego, a couple months ago, so I started going through a lot of that and sorting and storing it and really pulling out stuff that wasn't Lego. There's our head. So that was a pretty big time-consuming task, which is still underway, but I've got it consolidated down to about 1.5 bins. But when I acquired it, it was probably like 7 kind of random sized bins, some being really, really large and some being kind of medium largish. But sorting and putting stuff away usually doesn't tear up your fingers like this, where you're pushing down on the pieces. So even though I was doing Lego related stuff, it was easier on my fingers. Piece. Alright, moving on. good. Guess we just have one more side to do. Alright. I think I missed that one by one. Let's see that right there. There we go. So there's our dinosaur fossilized head. It doesn't show where it goes, it just, that's the end of this step. That's all it shows. It shows us moving on to bag number 5, but we're going to stop this portion of the build here. We're going to do bag 5 in the next video, so let's kind of move this out, get a better view of what we've done so far. Like I said, it's really hard to get this in one picture just because it is pretty big. I don't think it's obviously not going to get any taller. It's going to get a little bit wider. There's some side portions that we need to build to this structure, but then once we have that, it should be good to go. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the last part of this video, and put a comment down below, hit the like button, do all those things you love to do on YouTube. We'll see you in the next video.